Hey you guys, so we're here to film my monthly wrap up. I'm sorry you can see my tripod stand leg right there. I just realized you could see it. And I've been doing a little bit of extra filming, so you probably could see it in a lot of things, so I apologize. So let's go over, oops, too far. Okay, we're gonna put this back here because it'll separate March from April. Okay, so let's go over. I don't remember what that is for. Okay. So, whoops, sorry you guys. Didn't mean to knock that down. Maybe that's why you can see my tripod leg. Nope, you can still see it, just so I have it set up. Okay, so we actually got this amount. I did move money over into the special savings account that I have for Alex, not the sinking fund I have for her. Her sinking fund is completely different than her her special savings account, her college fund. Okay, so as always, we have quite a bit more than the actual. So you're gonna see, you'll see down, we paid 150 there, paid 150 there, 1443 there, 150 for cell phone, 100 for Roth IRA, 50 for electric. Oh, you know what I forgot? So this is not going to be included in total expenses because I forgot to include that. And I budgeted $59 for Amazon, but that ended up being $65. So that was $6 more than I was expecting. I did do 50 for miscellaneous. I did 0 for spending, 50 for fun. I did 100 for grocery, 100 for gas, $80 for Comcast. So you're gonna see Comcast go up, but I actually received help for that, which was super cool because I wasn't expecting it, because I did drop my home security for my internet. Now, you're probably thinking, why wouldn't you save that on the internet? Because I don't want to lie. But I will be bringing it back after the 2 months that I have my nephew brought in from school. So I'm not too worried about it. It will be back. And it will be, ouch, just stabbed myself with a pin. Whew, stabbed myself with a pin. Well, I mean, not too terrible. So this is what I actually spent this month. This is what I budgeted to get paid, what I actually got paid. So we're okay there. We're okay there. Not a big deal. Now, when I say I pulled $100 out for groceries, that's when I budgeted for groceries, that's what I actually pulled out for them. But I do let the money roll over. I don't document the rollover, but I do allow the money to roll over. So when we go over my weekly check-ins, you'll see that I spent more than $100 on groceries. That's because money rolls over. Now Debt Tracker. So excited, you guys. This Capital One was beginning. This is how much that actually got paid towards the principal. That's how much the interest was. This is our ending balance. So our ending balance is, we're making slow progress on ACU because there was a couple purchases that I did make. And then Chase, we're slowly starting to make progress on that again. So I'm super excited. A couple more months. That Capital One, gone. So my transaction log ends on the 28th. It's actually, today's the 30th. So I have today and tomorrow. I'm already I'm in the house for the rest of the day today. And tomorrow I'll be going to physical therapy and then coming home. So I don't anticipate this changing much. I forgot that I had gotten gas, so my dotted lines under my weekly blocks are all messed up. So as you see, I do have some unbudgeted this month because things came up, especially right here. I did some unbudgeted grocery shopping because I needed things prior to my payday, and Costco is so much because my $60 membership I had to pay then and there instead of waiting until when I got my grocery money and my Costco money. So some of that money is actually, I dipped into my checking cushion, but I have since paid it back to myself, I guess. Excuse me. So here is what we've done. And like I said, my groceries for the month is going to go over $100, as you can see, just by the first two. And then boom, 75 right there. And then unbudgeted. This is all groceries that's unbudgeted. So I had a lot of leftover grocery money that I had built up. And I know some people in budgeting groups will say that's cheating, that you're not actually sticking to a budget. And that you budget yourself $200, but you end up spending $400 because that's how much money you had in your cash envelope. And that's cheating. I don't care. I don't care if you think it's cheating. Some months I barely spend anything, so I have a ton of money left over. Some months I only spend half of it, so I have money left over. So this month, when things are different, because I have extra kids staying with me for this month, and next month will be different too. I'll have extra kids staying with me, but I'm pretty stocked up, so I should be able to stay within my budget next month. That's okay. I roll my money over. Some people don't roll their money over. Some people at the end of the week or 2 weeks pull the cash out and use it towards an extra debt payment. I already have a big enough extra debt payment in my opinion, so I'm fine. Could it be more? Yes. Could that have left my household empty and hungry? Yes. So I choose to roll my money over, and I do the weekly check-ins to keep myself in check, to see what I'm doing, to make sure I'm kind of staying on par. And ups and downs, but luckily my paychecks can handle it. So just a quick overview of paycheck 1, paycheck 2. I wasn't able to pull this money out, so that stayed in my account. But since I had extra money extra shopping that I did previously, it worked out that stayed in my account. And fun is where instead of a $250 extra debt payment, I was able to make that $300 extra debt payment. So we are making phenomenal progress. And like I said, instead of July, we should be able to pay Capital One off in June. And then we can snowball that money to Chase and get Chase done a month or two sooner than anticipated, which will be fantastic. And I know a lot of people, you're hearing a lot about the new stimulus package that was just signed in. And by the time you see this video, the stimulus checks won't be out yet, but they should be getting ready to go out. I'm not going to include it in my budget. And let me tell you why. It's going to go straight into my savings because I had to pull from my savings to pay for a root canal, a crown, and some fillings that I had not anticipated paying for. So if I get any money from the stimulus, it's going to go straight into savings to bring that back up to where it needs to be to cover what I spent out of my savings account for my unbudgeted dental expenses. When I'm in a more solid place, I will have a sinking fund, because as you see, like, I have a spot for medical, and dental will come under medical when I can afford to have those sinking funds. Like I said, if you watched my April overview, which that'll come out after this one, because I'll actually put this one next, since the end of the month comes before Friday. I was going to be able to put money away, but then I had tabs come up. So I'll be able to put something away, but not everything. So I'm pretty excited, pretty stoked. I'm starting to rein in the unbudgeted spending. I'm starting to get better control. It's all good. It's a learning process, and sometimes it takes longer to learn than others. Money is difficult for me. I've always been able to pay my bills, so that's never been difficult. But actually saving my money towards things. So yeah. Thank you for following me on my debt payoff journey. Woo. We are making huge strides right now. It's super exciting. And I can't wait to have you guys along. Bye.